there! So today I am sharing with you a look at my new Sonia Kashuk completely organized bag. So here it is. I picked this up at Target recently. I was hoping to keep this in my tote bag to keep me a little bit more organized. I shown you in a previous video that this is the bag that I'm carrying now. This is my Coach Madison tote, and I love a tote style bag. It's my favorite style of bag to have, but the problem comes in where you don't have any organization and everything sort of goes into this one big open space. So I usually keep a lot of my smaller items organized into several smaller bags. So when I saw this at Target, I thought it looked like a really good idea to sort of keep everything together in one spot, but still separated by all these different little compartments. So I thought what I would do is show you around the bag, show you what I have inside of it, and then maybe give you a closer look at the different pouches and pockets and things like that, so that if you're interested in something like this for your own handbag, you'd have a better idea of what to expect. Okay, so to start this tour, let me just go back over the information. This is the Sonia Kashuk completely organized in size grande. This was $16.99 at Target. I chose this bright sort of hot pink fuchsia color, and they also had a royal blue that's almost like the color of my shirt that you're seeing, and then they had an orange as well. And I think in the past I have seen this in black. I picked this up off a special display on an end cap, so they were featuring these three colors, but you might be able to find it in the black if you did take a look around. So the idea is that you are able to keep all of the items in your purse that would normally float around loose in this one bag, and it keeps everything really organized. There are so many zippers and pockets and slip pockets on this that there really is a spot for everything. So let me show you first what this replaced for me. I used to keep this small cosmetic bag in my purse. This held all of my, powders and lipsticks and lip balms and things like that. And then I had this little bit larger size Lancome gift with purchase bag, and in here I kept all the other miscellaneous items that I didn't want floating around in my purse, like pens, hand sanitizers, and different things like that. So this one bag has replaced these two. So what I thought I would do is show you around what is inside of here, and then I will, once it's empty, show you back all the different pockets and things like that when you can get a better look at it. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up this main compartment and show you what I have inside. This is really spacious. There is a lot of room in here, so I didn't have to eliminate anything that I normally carry in my bag. There is plenty of space. So the first thing I keep is this little plastic pouch, and in here I like to keep all of my store coupons, any flyers that I get in the mail, typically Bed Bath & Beyond or any place that I want to have these. I don't always know when I'm going to stop at one of those stores, so I just like to keep them with me, and I don't want them to get crinkled, so I just have this little plastic bag a friend of mine gave me, and it's a really great way to keep all of that together. Then I have some Clear Eyes eye drops. I have a comb. This was a gift with purchase comb I keep for just, quick touch-ups. I have my EpiPen for my food allergy. I just have a little pill container with all just my little over-the-counter things for Advils and things like that to have on hand. Let's see. I have a little thing of earplugs, and I'm not sure why I still have this in here, but I've been carrying those around forever. If you saw my What's in My Bag from over a year ago, I had them then too. So I have a little thing of dental floss. I have some blotting sheets in this, and then I also have some Band-Aids that I keep in here. This is an old Shiseido pouch, and I no longer have the Shiseido blotting linens, but I do keep the pouch because it's a really great place to keep Band-Aids and things like that. And then I have another blotting sheets, the Basha. And okay, so sorry about the little disruption there. My memory card was full, and so I had to stop filming and put in a new one, so let's get going again. Okay, so I think where I left off is I have just some little hair ties and another dental floss. Apparently I'm very obsessed with dental hygiene on the go. Let's see, and another dental floss, and then I have my Band-Aid friction block stick in here, and a little hair clip, and then I have, let's see, I have a safety pin and Bobbi pin and paper clip floating around in here randomly. And so I think that is it. So now that I have that all done, let me show you, no, I don't have anything in there. So let me show you the inside of this while I have this empty. It's kind of hard for me to open it up widely so that you can see it, but back along the back wall there is a zippered pouch, and then there's two larger slip pockets. And then on this back wall, there are 3 more slip pockets. So hopefully you can see down in there. There is a lot of space in here and a lot of organization. I could fit so much more stuff in here. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, on the ends, on either end, up here and down here, there are also another slip pocket on each end. So there is just so much space in this, and you can definitely keep everything sorted and apart and organized. Okay, so now for the next section I want to show you is this little zippered pouch on the front, and this is where I'm keeping all of the cosmetics I previously had in the smaller purple bag. So again, this is zippered, and it just opens up, and I will show you what I have down inside of there. So I have some more hair ties that I'm keeping in there. I have my MAC blot powder. I have the new NARS Chihuahua that I just showed in a previous Sephora haul. I have some Nivea lip balm, a little mini nail file, my Dior lip glow. I don't go anywhere without this. My NYX nude pink lip liner, my go-to liner. I have this perfume. This is Tote Julieta. I keep that little roller ball in there for when I've forgotten to put something on at home. I have MAC Modesty, one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, and a little tiny pocket knife. I love having that for just little scissors and things like that. And then I have a L'Oreal Balm, Color Riche Balm, and this one is in Nourishing Nude. That's a great neutral to have on hand as well. So that is all of the makeup that I have in that little section there. And then in between the 2 zippered pockets here on the front, I wanted to show you there is another slip pocket section. I don't have anything in there, but it's very wide and large. And then moving around to the back side here, there are 2 more open slip style pockets. And in this first one here, I have a little package of tissue, and then I have some Purell hand sanitizer. And then on this side, I just keep, I have another hand sanitizer I'm trying to use up. This is like a spray, pump spray kind. And then I just have some pens and pencils that I use usually at the grocery store. So that is everything that is in those 2 slip pockets. And then there are, if that's not enough pockets, there are more here on this end and this end as well. So as you can see, this does fold very flat, so it's kind of slim if you need it to be, but then once you start filling it with your items, this can really expand as well. So it's really as sort of narrow and slim as you need it to be, or as wide and spacious as you need it to be. But I absolutely love this little thing, and I really wasn't planning on sharing it when I first purchased it, but I became so happy with it in my purse, and it's really done a great job of sort of streamlining all of my organization, but also giving me more options for keeping things together. So I just really wanted to share that with you and show you around in case you're at Target and you wanted to check it out for yourself. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.